Megan, and I'm here today with Sister Goals, and I'm going to talk to you today about how I interpreted the goal of preparing our kids' lunches for the week. So Rebecca does a lot of cooking because she's got younger kids. I have a school-age child, so I am actually going to be showing you today how I took the initiative to have my own child pack his own lunch and how I set him up for success. So please join us. Is that because of the COVID pandemic this year, the schools are offering free lunches to any student at no cost, and they can just order what they want the day they want it. So the first thing I have my child do is I have him go through the monthly calendar that the schools provide and circle which lunches it is that he's going to want to have that day, and I know we don't need to pack his lunch that day. If you notice here, I can see, okay, this week I really only need to prepare his lunches 4 times. Here, only twice. It gives me a little peace of mind just knowing there's a little bit less to prepare, and he's excited for lunch that day. The next thing that my son and I did is we talked about what fruits and vegetables he would eat in his lunch if I provided. So he told me that he would like celery. What I end up doing is I take the celery and I prepare it. I don't wash it yet. I just make sure that it's all cut up and ready. And this week I have to prep 4 lunches for him, so I divide it into the 4 containers. He has also mentioned that he wants to turn them into ants on a log. So what I did was I got some sun butter. He loves sun butter. It tastes just like peanut butter, but because of the pandemic, the kids are eating lunches in their classroom, and they're not allowed to have anything with nuts in it because there may be a nut allergy in the classroom. So I'm just putting it right in here on the side for him. And this tastes just like peanut butter. He loves it, but it's nut free. It's actually made from sunflower seeds, and it's worked for us great. He says he wants to turn them into ants on a log, so I also have some raisins here that I'll just sprinkle a few in for him, and then that way when he gets to class he can kind of dip or turn it into ants on a log, however he would like to do that. So this would be his vegetable that he has to pick in the morning for his lunch. My son also knows that he has to make sure that he has a fruit in his lunch. So these are on the counter for him at eye level so that he's able to grab what he would want. Typically he likes apples, so he would probably pick that. If he wanted an orange, he could do that, and I would cut those for him, but however, usually he'll pick an apple, so that's what I've got there. If he wanted berries or grapes or something for the week, I would follow the same procedure that I did for the celery. I would prep it, cut it, and get it put into Tupperware containers ahead of time. I'm gonna get a little personal here, guys. I'm gonna open up my fridge, but I wanted to show you where I put the sandwich supplies for my son so that he can make his own sandwich in the morning. He loves peanut butter and jelly. As I mentioned before, he's required to have sun butter or a non-nut butter in his classroom for allergy and COVID reasons. So I'm gonna open it up, but I just wanted to show you this one section right here. He knows that this is for him. There's his jelly, there's his sun butter, and then we keep the bread in the fridge. My husband doesn't like it. He doesn't like cold bread, but I feel like it lasts longer. So it's in there for my son. He knows how to grab it. So what he'll do is he'll end up taking them out. It's right at his level, it's easy. He's able to completely do it on his own and get it on the counter in the morning. I have found that it's really important to make sure that I put everything at his level where he can reach everything. So we have this knife that he knows this one is safe for him to use, and he can use it to make his sandwiches. It goes right here in this drawer. He's able to get it easily. We keep our Ziploc bags here. We also have some reusable ones. He knows to find them right here. Any prepared fruits or vegetables go in the bottom drawer of our refrigerator. Again, ease of him to be able to get access to whatever it is he's making his lunch. I think that's the #1 priority if you're having your kid make their own lunch. finally, it's time for my son to assemble his lunch. Again, everything is in an easy to reach spot for him. So this would be the sandwich that he made. He would go to the bottom drawer of the fridge for his vegetables, maybe fruit if they're pre-sliced. Today, he might pick an apple, that'll go in there. I also in the bottom drawer put maybe some cheeses, string cheese, Baby Bell, whatever it's gonna be. So we've got that he could add into his lunch. In our pantry, there are easy to grab snack designated areas for the lunches. So he could possibly pick a goldfish for his lunch, applesauce, and a granola bar as a little treat. He knows to get himself a napkin as well. He can zip it up, put it away, and we're done. He has made his own lunch. He feels responsible. I feel proud of him, and it just works awesome. So please try this at home. The big question is, will we continue doing this for our family, having my kid prepare his own lunch every day before school? The answer for me is yes, absolutely. It's a lot of work at the beginning. He's still getting trained and used to it, but we're already seeing the benefits in our home from this process being in place for him. The other weekend, he wanted his own sandwich. He wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we just weren't making that for lunch. He said, well, then I'll make it myself. And he did. And his little brother decided that he wanted a jelly sandwich for lunch, and my child went and made his little brother his lunch. We're seeing some really good benefits by setting this up for him. We will continue doing it. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. We're Sister Goals. Have an excellent day. Bye.